August 11th, 2025 Daily Bread. Passage, Acts, chapter 5, verse 1 to verse 16. Key verse 3. Title, The Work of the Holy Spirit. Now a man named Ananias, together with his wife Sapphira, also sold a piece of property. With his wife's full knowledge he kept back part of the money for himself, but brought the rest and put it at the apostles' feet. Then Peter said, Ananias, how is it that Satan has so filled your heart that you have lied to the Holy Spirit and have kept for yourself some of the money you received for the land? Didn't it belong to you before it was sold? And after it was sold, wasn't the money at your disposal? What made you think of doing such a thing? You have not lied just to human beings, but to God. When Ananias heard this, he fell down and died, and great fear seized all who heard what had happened. Then some young men came forward, wrapped up his body, and carried him out, and buried him. About 3 hours later his wife came in, not knowing what had happened. Peter asked her, Tell me, is this the price you and Ananias got for the land? Yes, she said, that is the price. Peter said to her, How could you conspire to test the Spirit of the Lord? Listen, the feet of the men who buried your husband are at the door, and they will carry you out also. At that moment she fell down at his feet and died. Then the young men came in, and finding her dead, carried her out, and buried her beside her husband. Great fear seized the whole church, and all who heard about these events. The apostles performed many signs and wonders among the people, and all the believers used to meet together in Solomon's Colonnade. No one else dared join them, even though they were highly regarded by the people. Nevertheless, more and more men and women believed in the Lord and were added to their number. As a result, people brought the sick into the streets and laid them on beds and mats, so that at least Peter's shadow might fall on some of them as he passed by. Crowds gathered also from the towns around Jerusalem, bringing their sick and those tormented by impure spirits, and all of them were healed. Daily Bread Message. Ananias and his wife Sapphira saw the great respect that Barnabas had received from his donation. They wanted the same glory, but kept back some money after selling a field and pretending it was the full amount. It was their deceitful spirit. They thought nobody would know it. But Peter called Ananias out on lying to the Holy Spirit. This was a critical moment for the church as it developed. Peter rebuked Ananias. You have not lied just to human beings, but to God. At that moment he died. Great fear seized the church. 3 hours later, Sapphira also lied to Peter and died. Do I love God or money? The Holy Spirit confirmed the authority of Peter and the apostles through many signs and wonders they performed. All the believers met together in Solomon's Colonnade, yet no one else dared to join them. Nevertheless, people were still added to their number because they were attracted to the work of the Holy Spirit in them. Prayer. Father, thank you for raising up shepherds for our church who follow the Holy Spirit. Help our community to be of one spirit, one word, a church filled with the Holy Spirit.